Your offer has to be bulletproof before you start focusing on marketing or client acquisition or sales or operations or any of that. If you don't have a solid offer that is validated by your target audience, you are not going to succeed. You can have the best sales rep on your team. You can have the best marketing team. You can have the best media buyers, the best ads running out there, the best VSL. None of that will matter if your offer isn't dialed the fuck in. It is the most important and the foundational base on which the rest of your business will be built. And that's what we're going to dive into today, creating an offer that automatically helps ease up the rest of the department, sales, marketing, client acquisition, systems, operations. All that becomes easier once you have a dialed in offer. My name is Bosberg. I run revenuegrowth.io. We're a sales agency building and managing sales teams and processes for multi-7 and 8-figure businesses. And we also partner with sales reps so we can build out sales agencies in their verticals, and we make a lot of money together with those reps. So if that's something you're interested in, just DM me on any one of the socials. Either me or someone on my team will get back to you, or you can email me below. That being said, subscribe, like, share, all that good noise. Let's dive in. Break this down now. Creating an irresistible offer. Now, this is especially going to be true if you're running a sales agency or trying to run a sales agency. So first and foremost, you got to focus on your avatar, right? Let me move myself out the way here. Focus on what your avatar is going to be, your ICP, your ideal client. And the 3 things that we're going to look at is your skills, your experience, and maybe your passion, right? Me, passionate about freedom and making money. So skills and experience usually covers it for me. But there's a lot of people that want to have that passion and, help people that they're passionate about helping an audience they're passionate about helping. But these 3 things, wherever they collide, is going to be your ideal avatar. It's going to be your best ideal avatar. Now, for a sales agency, your skills, assuming, are probably sales. So you've got this covered already. Next, you want to look at your experience and passion. What do you have experience in? Is it real estate sales? Is it insurance sales? Is it high-ticket coaching offer sales? Is it solar sales? And then, what are you passionate about? Is it just sales that you're passionate about? Because then skills and experience, you get your ideal avatar. If there's something else, if you're passionate about real estate, then let's focus on that. Whatever it might be, focus on these 3 things. Wherever they collide, that should be your ideal avatar. Next, we want to focus on the offer. You want to have one offer solving one problem in one industry. That's it. All right. And the step-by-step, do you break that down? And number 1, you focus on what is my target market's most painful problem. Is it more leads? Is it more calls? Is it more cash? Is it more revenue? Is it more whatever it is? Awareness? Is it more reach? Whatever it is. And you answer those questions. All these questions, you try to answer them. And you do this obviously by talking to your ideal market. Then once you have the questions, you ask yourself the question, can I solve this problem? Can I get these people more leads? Can I get these people more appointments? Can I get these people more revenue? So on and so forth. Now, if you have the answer to this question, right? Can I solve these problems? If you have it, then you move forward to your solution. You start building your solution. If you don't have it, then you go back to here, figuring out the problem that you actually can solve, right? But let's say you have it. Next, you want to ask them, do I know how to provide the solution? Let's say you say, yeah, I can get them more leads, right? Do you know how? Is it going to be organic? Is it going to be paid? I can get them more appointments. How is that going to be? I can help scale their sales team. How are you going to do that? I can help recruit sales reps for them. How are you going to do that? Do you have a method of providing the solution? Again, if it's no, then we're going to go back to the question, can I solve this problem? And you reiterate, right? You go back to this process over and over again until you find that perfect thing. Next, if you say yes, can I link the solution back to the problem? Right? Now, remember, whatever solution you provide and how you provide it has to be connected to the problem that they're actually experiencing. If their problem is they don't have a good sales team and you're like, I can get you more leads. Sure, you're solving a problem, but not the problem that they have. It's your solution isn't linking back to their problem. So you have to make sure whatever solution you provide has to link back to their problem. All right. And if it does, that becomes your service offering, right? I'll build and manage your sales team. I'll build and manage your lead generation infrastructure. I'll build whatever it is, right? And then you want to look at, is this a commoditized service? For example, Facebook ads. 2012, it was amazing. Wasn't commoditized. You can charge 5, 10, 15K for it. Now everyone knows how to do it. So 1,000, 1,500 bucks is all this is worth. That's called a commodity. That is called a commoditized service. And if that's the case, you at least have to change your delivery mechanism. So now you have to look at how you provide that solution. So figure out if the service you're offering is commoditized or not. And if it is not, then you go into market test. All right. You start working with 3 to 5 clients at once. Again, client acquisition, a whole different story, but this is just building your offer. This is the step-by-step you go through building your offer. Next, we want to have the strongest lever, which is pricing. All right. Now, 3 things that you're going to do as a sales agency and 3 ways you're going to price yourself. 1, if you're just building out the sales infrastructure for your clients, you are going to charge them $10,000 to $20,000 up front. And for this, they're going to get all the systems and operations needed to build, manage, and scale their sales team, as well as their entire client acquisition infrastructure. You're going to give them a talent, right? All the talent they need, setters, closers, operators, etc. And then you are going to implement on a consulting basis a strategy for helping them scale. If they're doing 50, 100K a month, you build up a strategy for them and implement it for them. That'll take them from 100 to 250 or 500K a month. For this, you charge 10 to 20K upfront for the build out. For managing ongoing management, especially for the sales team, you are going to charge them 3 to 8K a month. Again, the reason we use these numbers, from my experience, these numbers let you fly under the radar. All right. For this, you'll manage the sales team and you can do multiple clients at once. You have 4 or 5 clients at once. You'll make decent money. All right. This by itself is not really fun. My favorite is usually the build out and performance. So let's get into performance. This is basically after you've built out the entire client acquisition and sales infrastructure for them, as that sales team that you just built for them is producing revenue, you want to take a piece of that also. All right. So we usually do this 25% revenue share. All right. Now remember, pricing for sales agency, 10 to 20K up front and 25% revenue share. With the revenue share, 2 things happens. Part of it is going to be you're going to be paying the sales team, right? Ideally, you want to pay 10% to closers, 5% to the setters, that's 15%, and you profit 10%. So let's say a business is doing 50K a month and you take them to 200K a month, right? That difference, that 150,000 a month you just added without taking a single sales call, you get paid 10% on that, which is 15,000 a month per client. Add a couple of clients, you know where this goes. Again, this is how you create an irresistible offer and the pricing structure as a sales agency. Hopefully you got sauce from this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.